Hello, Julie here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thank you for joining me today for this flip through video where I'm going to be looking at all my past spreads from 2025 in my Happy Planner and sharing 10 top tips that you can use to decorate any Happy Planner layout. I've been using this particular layout for 2 years now as my social media planner, and its main purpose is functional, but I've had a lot of fun decorating it. So you're going to see some really lovely spreads that are going to bring back happy memories for me in this flip through. Apologies about the missing disc. Unfortunately, these are plastic and I did break one, but that only goes to show how much I used this planner through 2025. I will be keeping it real with you. It's not 100% complete, as you'll see, but this is probably the most consistent I've been with any planner layout over a year in my planning history. Here is my name page. This was the seasonal teacher layout planner from Jess Miller Drawers. And here's my name page, and as a teacher planner it does have all this school and address, but I'm not using it for teaching, so this page isn't filled in, and I never use these calendar pages either. Because this was a dated planner that started in July, obviously I had to switch some of the pages round so that I could start it in January, so that's why we've got this half page here for January. This page is traditionally used as the currently page, but for my social media planner I used it to track statistics, do a little review of the month, and keep a record of my YouTube videos and shorts and how they were performing. I also don't use the monthly pages in this planner, mainly because I don't like writing on the back of the pretty dividers, although why I'm keeping them I don't know. So let's find the first spread. And I'll try to remember to tell you where I got the stickers from for each spread, but if I forget I will add the details on screen. These were fun stickers from Live Love Posh's Retro Holidays, one of my favourite sticker books, and I used some date stickers from Mojo Jojo Plans. I will have a list of all the shops I've used in the video description, as well as all my discount codes, which you can use if you're shopping. Now, my very first tip for whichever Happy Planner layout you are using is that if you are needing a lot of space for function, then the best place to put the decorative stickers is where the boxes intersect. I've done that a lot in this spread, like this balloon here, right in the middle, so I can still write in all the other boxes. Here's a vertical Happy Planner layout, for example. I know people say, how do you know where to put the decorative stickers if you don't know exactly where you want to write your plans? And that's why if you put the decorative elements where the lines intersect or overlap, then you make sure that you are leaving room in all the boxes. In the vertical, because the boxes are that little bit taller, you can also put stickers at the bottom or the top and still not take up the whole of that box. Let's show you one more layout. Here's a horizontal layout, which I think is quite tight for space. I know the current horizontal layout has the little check boxes as well, so it makes it even tighter space-wise. But rather than putting the decorative elements inside the box, if you put them where the lines are, then you're going to take up some of the box above and below, but leave room to write. This is the same for all the Happy Planner layouts that I can think of, and just a little tip to make sure that you're leaving enough space for function for those of you who are concerned about having enough room to write. How I use this teacher layout is to white out the dates down the side and put them at the top so that I can have 5 different categories to track. I'm hoping Happy Planner will come out with a layout like this that's still lined, because I really love the lines, but with the dates at the top. It can be used for so many different things. It's not just a layout for teachers. Not one of my favourite layouts, but a bright, happy start to the year. Next we have a planning thing layout. You can see again where I've put stickers on the intersection of all the boxes. And if I know I'm definitely not going to need to write in a box, then I don't mind covering it up. Like for example, I don't normally put videos out on a Monday or Tuesday, although sometimes I do. Tip number 2 for whichever happy planner layout you're using is to decorate the whole of the page. Often planners stick to the lined borders, but if you take the stickers all the way up to the top, the sides and the bottom, it really fills the page if you look at the difference between this one and this one. So I really like that look, and you'll see me repeat that in a few spreads that I show throughout this video. So if you've never thought of decorating right to the edges in the layout you're using, then why not give that a try? This is a really fun one. I love making little scenes, and the snowmen are so cute. Here we have my spread for National Sticker Day, which I have to say is not one of my favourites. I had the idea of spelling out the word stickers in the circles, and I use these cute little Plannything sticker books from the Plannything Creative Life sticker book. But I generally prefer primary colours to pastel colours. I like it, I just don't love it. Another tip, if you're a new planner and you're not sure where to place washi, is go for the obvious and place the washi on the lines on the pages, whichever layout you're using. Then you don't have to think about it. Here I've gone for alternating the lines a little bit, and that's something I often did when I used the vertical layout. You'll notice that I've written in purple ink on this spread. I use Fix-On erasable pens, so I can be totally flexible and rub out any things that change or swap around during the week. But you'll see that as I go further through my flip through, I mainly use black Fix-On erasable pen, because the important thing isn't being pretty, it's being functional. Here we have another Live Love Posh spread. The stickers are from Chic Winter, I believe. And finishing off January, I have this really cute spread that I made using those little Happy Planner skaters and the skating cats and dogs. And this is probably my favourite spread of the month. Brings me on to my next tip, which is, as well as using washi along the lines, try to be a little bit more creative with it and use it in other ways, such as creating little backgrounds, or as you can see, I've created these little ponds for the characters to skate on. On to February now, and another favourite from this year, using some Plannything stickers and some washi flakes that I had from Narrative Hues. I made these little ski slopes and had all the characters going up and skiing down them, and I absolutely loved how this one turned out. So another tip for new planners is, if you do have some little character stickers, is to make some little scenes in your planner. I think they're a lot of fun. I will say for this one, because I got quite into the decorating of it, I did cover up some full boxes, but the end result was totally worth it. Here's a spread for Valentine's Day using some really fun stickers from Amber Plans for Day. And it won't be long before I have to think about what I'm going to be using for my Valentine's spreads this year. This one is a Happy Planner spread using Woodland Seasons Christmas. I wanted to try and bring in some decorative boxes, which I'm not a big fan of and rarely use. And I wasn't too keen on this one, so I don't think you'll see many decorative boxes in the rest of this flip through. But I do like the little deer and fox. Another Plannything spread with lots of little scenes of streets and trees and houses, and that lovely snowy washi from Plannything. Here is my birthday week spread, and often I find my birthday week spreads don't turn out as fun as I would like, but this one did. I used these fun Happy Planner avocados having a party and the little mushrooms, and this spread just makes me really happy. Here we have a spread from Amber Plans a Day, very black and white with just a little pop of colour. It's always good once in a while to do a black and white spread just for a change. Next is the spread for the week of St Patrick's Day, and I've gone back to that retro holiday sticker book from Live Love Posh with these really fun whimsical stickers. You'll notice that on the whole the colour scheme is different from week to week, and I try to use different sticker shops within the month. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later when I get to tip number 10. This one is so pretty, definitely a favourite of the year, and another example of how a spread really fills the page if you go right to the bottom and the top and decorate the sides as well. This was some washi that I had, a deep blue sea whale set, and the rest is from a Happy Planner sticker book. I didn't have the whole sticker book. I got the sheet here of the mermaids from a D-stash, and then some of these stickers were from the pastel mega book. Love this cute little crab. On to April. Here's a spread using stickers from Doodle Diaries. I remember struggling a little bit with this because the stickers were on the large side. I did have to cover up multiple boxes in some areas, but you can see from all my writing that it still works functionally for me. Now this one I'm very sad about. I love this cute unicorn spread. They were some stickers that I got from Hobbycraft, a shop here in the UK that does crafting supplies. And as you can see, I haven't written in it at all. I'm not sure, it might have been that I wasn't very well. I can't remember. There's usually a reason why I have empty pages in my planner, but it always makes me a little bit sad. But it's not the end of the world. If I really wanted to, I could photocopy these pages and use them again this year. This is an Easter spread using Planning Thing stickers, and again only about half filled in, but we've got some super cute bunnies and some really pretty pastel washi. I used Live Love Posh's Mystic Babe sticker book for this spread, and it's funny because I'm remembering now that I was doing a video about how you could use washi, and I obviously demonstrated using this page but didn't finish it, so that we've got half with washi and half not. But I love the purple colours in that set of stickers from Mystic Babe, really pretty. Now, unusually for me, I've got purple going on again in the next spread, and more stickers from Doodle Diaries, like these girls. And then I added lots of flowers. I have to say, spring spreads, for whatever reason, are not my favourite, but the colours are really pretty. These days of the week came from a Live Love Posh sticker book. I found those quite useful for using at the top, but you'll notice that each week the dates change and I use stickers from various shops. Here I can see I did use another decorative box sticker, but I had it as a background and layered some stickers over the top. And that's my next tip, is to make sure, if you're a new planner, that you aren't afraid of layering stickers. When I started my Happy Planner journey, I very much thought I needed to have stickers in the box, and because I had a big teacher planner and it was hard to get hold of stickers for that layout, I really struggled because I wanted every sticker to fit inside the box, which isn't going to happen. Gradually I came to realise that it looks fine if you don't put the stickers in the box, like here. And then if you layer stickers over stickers, it actually looks really cool. So I see a lot of people ask, what stickers can I get for the dashboard layout or the skinny mini? but most stickers will work in any layout. You really do not have to put the stickers in the boxes. I really love this one with its animal vibe, and these stickers work from Happy Planner Wild Plans. Another animal theme, I think there were lots of animal days in May, and I tend to like to do spreads if there are things like World Elephant Day, or I think this might have been Endangered Species Week, and I wanted to make these little pictures as though we were looking at all these animals in a gallery and didn't have them anymore, to remember how important it is that we look after our environment and our animals. Once again, you can see I placed the boxes where the boxes intersect so that I left plenty of room for function. Really fun idea. I do like to try out different ideas of things in my planner. This one, I use some printable stickers from Nelly, Bee Planner Happy. Love this little bee set. I always do a bee theme spread or two during the year. I think there's a bee day and a honeybee day, so I try to make sure I use my bee stickers for those occasions. And these were just so much fun with the little boxes and the bees buzzing around. Here's another example of using washi as a background rather than just putting it on the lines. I put lots and lots of strips of this yellow washi and then stuck the functional boxes over the top. My next tip is to remember to use different shape boxes in your spreads rather than always sticking to the squares and rectangles. When I'm doing a bee theme spread, I always bring in the hexagons, and often when I'm doing a sea themed spread, I bring in circles. It's just fun to have different shapes in your planner. And this also shows how I took the stickers right to the top. Yes, definitely a month for animals. I love this sticker book. I can't remember what it's called. And I think this might have been the first time I used it, but it's so pretty with all the colours. Here's more washi tape as a background, and I put this quote over the top. So another example of that. And we are on to June. I used Live Love Posh stickers on this spread, I think maybe seasonally neutral. And I remember when I started this spread, I looked at the colours in the flowers and took it from there and made sure that everything I chose matched those colours. So we have the scalloped washi, the two different shades of boxes to match the florals, and the green boxes to match the green leaves. Of course, it does help when you have Live Love Posh sticker books because all the decorative elements combine really beautifully together. A fun spread for, I think this was Donald Duck Day, if I'm not mistaken, and a chance for me to use those fun Mickey stickers from Happy Planner. Also really like this washi from Planything that gave me that nautical sailorish vibe. Must have been Giraffe Day for this one, and stickers from Amber Plans a Day Animals sticker book. And another tip is to make a feature of the dates on your page, whichever layout you are using. Not just by adding a strip of washi at the top, but I use these tiny functional stickers from the Happy Planner sticker book and put the date inside them. And you'll see that's something I do several times in this planner. I also added washi here to fill up that sidebar. Really lovely. Getting into summer spreads now. Beautiful seaside stickers. And you can see how I've also made a feature of the dates in this one. I've used stickers from Mojo Jojo Plans that match the colours, but also put these little palm trees which came from a Planything washi in between. Oh, I'm missing these summer days. Can't wait till winter is over. Oh dear, this one, obviously a busy week, or a week I wasn't well because I didn't get anything written in it. Not a big fan of this one because I think I went a little bit overboard with the washi. There's rather too much of it for me. And the stickers were from the Happy Planner Alice in Wonderland sticker book. Oh yes, something was obviously going on in summer because we have another spread, sadly, with nothing in it. Here I used Casthetic Plans, Ocean Views, I think. Absolutely gorgeous stickers, and I love a nautical vibe in my planet spreads. This one was a lot of fun using Boardwalk Ice Cream from Happy Planner. I have no idea why I haven't written the categories in the side, possibly because I couldn't find a pink pen at the time. This is why I've stuck to mainly black writing, because one of the things I find as a barrier to filling in my planner sometimes is if I have set pens that I want to use, then I can never find them. So black is always available. I have a couple of the Frixion erasables. Really like this Planning washi at the top. It just matched this whole Boardwalk Ice Cream vibe really nicely. A spread for Planner Day. So if you do forget National Sticker Day this year, then all is not lost. Planner Day is another day that you can make a fun planner themed spread. I used the Stick Babes and these letters from Planning. I put on some boxes, drew little discs and made the word Planner Day as though they were holding up little planners. Really fun idea. Another thing I did with this spread was, because it was half July and half August, I chose two different colours to show the transition of the month. So we have July in green and then August in the purple, using stickers from Mojo Jojo's Pastel Dated. For this one I was using stickers from Essential Seasons, and it was part of my Use Up a Whole sticker book challenge where I was trying to get as many stickers used as possible. I think there may have been a video on this, I'm not sure. I love the stickers because they're so bright and vibrant. I did have to bring in some of the decorative boxes just to use them up, but still left plenty of room for writing. You can see I jazzed up the dates by using these shell stickers that had things like to do and important, and then I covered them with some number stickers. So that's another way to make a feature of the dates. A bee theme spread using stickers from Amber Plans a Day next, and you can see, yes, I brought the hexagons in again and some of this hexagon washi from Planning. And we have a nautical vibe from Casthetic Plans, I think. And here you can see how I used washi in a different way to make the headers really pop on the page. I love flipping through my planners because it gives me ideas for my spreads for this year. August, and we have a spread using stickers from Doodle Diaries, which sadly I've not written very much in. Doesn't mean that I didn't get anything done particularly that week, but sometimes it may be that I haven't taken a photo of the spread, and so I might make little lists on sheets of paper or on my phone. So I still get all my to-dos done, but they're not as organised. I'm not as productive, and I tend to miss deadlines and miss things if I don't have things written out in my planner. Oh, this one I really loved. This was a teacher themed one, and I used to be a teacher, and I loved how I got the chance to use the pencils at the top. Didn't even add the names of the days of the week. I think I was going to write those in. Did write my categories in on these giant pencils. I love this one so much. Very sad that I've hardly written in it. This one I used Decades 90s from Happy Planner for the first time. Here's how I use the washi again as a background and put stickers over the top. Everything about it just makes me happy. These smiley faces, memories of the Rubik's Cube, and that whole vibe. Really fun. And this one was a really pretty spread from Doodle Diaries, where I brought in these stickers that were on pet tape. I'm sure I have a video on this, because I was talking about how few nail stickers there are in the planner community, and it was nice to be able to bring in not just a girl but some guys. I was having a whole little love triangle thing going on here with this girl trying to choose between these two. Used the washi again because I liked that idea at the side, but I also took it all the way around to make a little frame because it felt very farmhousey. Here's a full spread using Live Love Posh Chic Fall, and you can see how I've made a feature of the dates by adding some plaid washi at the top. We're getting there. October next, which is always fun for me because I love my Halloween spreads. This one I absolutely adored. I used stickers from Nellie, Be Planner Happy. She has an Etsy shop and had a set that she had brought out, and I have happy memories of sitting in the chair and creating this one. I really enjoyed it. I don't tend to make videos of this planner because this layout is not as popular as other Happy Planner layouts. So this is the one planner I get to curl up with my sticker books and just relax and plan, and I really do enjoy it. I tilted the stickers here for a little bit of a spooky effect, and I think I got the idea from Nellie to cut the washi into more of a shape, and I really liked how that looked, and I've repeated that several times since, but this is a favourite. This one was so much fun. I wanted to use these Happy Planner dogs from the Whimsical Fall, I can't remember what the title is, sticker book, one of the more recent ones. I didn't actually have enough dogs to fit on the podium, so I had to find some dogs from the Cozy Critters sticker book. So I think I added this one and then had to repeat a couple of them, but they were facing different ways. So much fun, only half filled in, but that doesn't matter. I know I really enjoyed making this one. A more mystical vibe with Mystic Babe again from Live Love Posh, with all these girls and crystals and candles. You will see there is often a lot of space in my planner. I'm not someone who's going to fill it up, but that's because it is for function, and if I don't have anything to write, then I'm not going to write anything. This one I'm really sad about. Sorry, Nellie, if you're watching. I loved this spread so much. It's a printable set from Nellie. You can see I did the cutting the washi again, and it was so easy to do because I didn't have to use any decorative stickers at all. I had these box stickers that already had the pictures in, so I didn't have to find anything to add other than I think there were a couple of these little elements on the sheet that I added in. So it was such a quick, easy spread to make, and I haven't written in it. I'm so sorry, but I may well copy this and use it next year. Can't take it out unfortunately because I've written on the back. Here's another Halloween spread using stickers from a sticker book I got from Doodle Diaries. Had lots of fun little stickers in, and another one only half filled in, but this one you can see I put washi at the top and the bottom to fill out the page. Nearly there now. We've got fall. I know that I wasn't very well in November for quite a few weeks, so I expect that's why this one isn't written in. I used a Planning sticker book. I really love how these dates look with the circles cut in half at the top. That's something I'm going to be repeating this year, and it's just really pretty. Here's a spread for Poppy Week, Remembrance Day. I use these alphabet stickers from Live Love Posh Functionally Chic, the original, to spell out Lest We Forget. And these were from Live Love Posh's Summer Allure, I think. and it's just really striking the red and black together. This is a fun one using the little people from Planything. Another example of making little scenes, another favourite of mine. And here is one where I used Essential Seasons again, which is the sticker book I was trying to use up. I remember this being tricky because the stickers that were left were quite large, and you can see I've put them in the intersection of the boxes so that I would still have room to write around them. And once again, I've cut the washi in a wavy line and used it to decorate the sidebar. So now I have a confession to make. When we get to December, this is what you are going to see. December is such a busy time for a planner YouTuber with so many videos to make, and I got behind, and then as the time went on I thought, hang on a minute, as long as you're getting the content done and you're being functional, then maybe just leave the spreads. I don't like having no spreads for the month of December, but I felt it was the right decision for me not to put myself under any pressure. I've talked before about how I use the checklist section in this planner just to keep a track of my posts. I have all my different spreads down the side and the platforms and where I've posted so that I can keep track of that. So that is my planner for 2025, and I still have 2 tips left to give. So tip number 9 is to make yourself some spare planner spreads, either using some old planner pages or some filler paper that you can use at those busy times. This is something I did when I was planning in the vertical happy planner. I'll show you some. I don't have many because I used most of them, and these are spreads that I made for videos. This one when I was showing how easy it is to decorate the vertical layout without having to think too much about where to put the stickers. Create some decoration in the middle and then boxes at the bottom and checklists at the top, and then there's plenty of room for function. This was a Christmas spread I never used. Always handy to have spreads for December because that is a busy time, as I said. And then if I got any more, this was a spare October spread I made on filler paper. Sometimes you are feeling super creative when you've had a planning session, or you may have just got a brand new sticker book and be bursting to use it. So that's the ideal opportunity to make yourself a spare spread. Keep it somewhere. I used to keep mine in this spare happy notes, and then when I had a week that I just didn't have time to plan, I could go and choose a spread from that folder. I'd recommend not making them seasonal, maybe make them planner themed or retro themed, something that can be used at any time of year, and then you will have them when you need them. But having spare spreads has definitely helped me over the years. The other thing, my final tip, is to pre-plan what sticker books you are going to use in advance. These are my pre-planning sheets from last year. I have pre-planning videos from the last 2 years, but I'm taking a break from doing them this year because I felt they would get a little bit samey. They may return next year. But essentially, I would list my 3 planners, go through my sticker books for a couple of months. So January, February, I'd mainly be looking at winter themed sticker books. And then I would plan out which sticker book I was going to use for which spread. This helped me make sure that I wasn't doing, for example, 3 Planything spreads in a week, and also that my creative journal wasn't filled with Live Love Posh week after week after week. So I could really cover a variety of sticker shops and use my sticker stash. Generally, I would go with seasonal themes, but the other really good thing about pre-planning is that I used my little micro notes that had some of the fun holidays listed, and made sure that if there were certain fun holidays I wanted to make a spread for, such as, let's have a look, well, I've got Valentine's Day here, St. Patrick's Day, National Panda Day, Mermaid Day, then I could use those stickers. You can do this by putting post-its on every page, but I really liked having this because I refer back to it at the end of the year. I'm going to make sure I don't repeat things, as I don't want to use the same stickers for Penguin Day from year to year, but make sure I use a variety of stickers. It really helps you get to know your sticker stash as well when you get all your sticker books out. Sit down with them and do some pre-planning, and it can help you stop buying too many more stickers if you find you've already got lots of a certain type of sticker. I am still going to be pre-planning my spreads in 2026, but I won't be using this format. It will still be on paper so I can keep it, but I'm going to make it a lot more simple, more of a list format. I hope you found these tips useful, whatever happy planner layout you are using this year, and that you've enjoyed seeing all my spreads for 2025. I know definitely one of my favourites is that one right near the start. There it is. I'm looking forward to getting creative in my social media planner this year. Don't let anyone tell you that planning can't be functional and decorative as well. If you're new and you're looking for more tips, then you might like this video where I talk about ways that you can use scrapbook paper in your planner. I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane, and you'll subscribe to my channel for more content. Give me a like or drop a comment in the comment box, and join me again for another video really soon. Until then, take care and happy planning.